Hey folks, Mr. Tully. Quick little unboxing of the Crenova dual mode hot and cold laminator. Laminating is one of those things that can kind of be taken for granted, but when I print out a pattern for some of my leather work and it's just printed on paper, I can laminate it and cut it out, and it sure works a lot better that way. And this is for a wallet that I use a lot, but it was the first thing I came to when I wanted to print off a pattern, so let's use it. Let's see what's in the box. A little corner rounding deal. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is it's a nice little ruler with a cutter on it. So that's kind of cool. It'd be nice to be able to cut stuff off like that. Little, ain't much of an instructions, but there it is. There's the power cord. Oh, that's better. Oh, look at that. Looks like there's a bunch of sheets in here. So we'll give her a test run too. You'll get my first opinions on it. Instruction manual. Let's set the box aside. Slide the plastic bag off of there. I guess my first impression looking at it is seems relatively compact. There aren't no lid to open, no moving parts that I can see. I'm assuming you feed it in through the front here. It's got some markings. Yep, you feed through the front and it comes out the back. It looks like you justify everything up to the one side instead of trying to get in the middle of something. Let's see, turning on. Plug the power into a standard power outlet. Get your pouch ready. Move the heat setting to on. Oh, there we go. So, power switch is right on the side. Over here is cold, middle is off, over the other way is hot. So that's pretty easy. There's a paper release lever back here, or page release, so that you can pull it out of there. Let's says it takes a little while to warm up, so and this is my gunsmithing bench, and sometimes I'll have other stuff too that sure wouldn't hurt to be laminated, especially if it's like some of the stuff that I have for 1911s. We'll just pick, that looks like it's a single sheet type of deal. If it's a pouch, I imagine that you just slide your paper in it. It opens on the side. Or just like that, I guess. So mostly what I want it for is to, now I'll be able to cut these out. So I'm going to give this a minute to warm up a little more, and then I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, it says it's ready. I went ahead and laminated this. It's nice and clear, and I couldn't ask for much better. I can cut those into the templates I need now and use them for a while. I wanted to do it on camera. I got interrupted, so I'm going to go ahead and laminate the instructions because my wife likes stuff that's laminated. And I'm just going to feed it in. And once it catches, it'll start feeding it through slowly. And I will say, this is very nicely laminated. It's like I took it to the print shop downtown to get laminated. The machine comes with 5 pouches of the size for an 8.5 by 11 sheet. It also comes with 5 more bigger ones for like legal size that are as big as that, and then 5 smaller, 5 that are probably half sheet, and then 5 more that are like a quarter sheet. So it does come with enough to get you started and kind of let you see what it's all about. This should be finished up in a minute here. I'll go ahead and turn it off. That's beautiful. Now I can keep these instructions with the machine, and my wife will always know how to operate it. There's that. I'm just going to go ahead and turn it off because I'm not going to be using it anymore today anyway. This worked out, so it uses the full pouch. Let's just see how this corner punch works. Yep, that's the same radius, so that's not going to do much for us. What if I go ahead and stick that in there? Clips it off to a nice round point. I will say it's probably not the most user-friendly deal, but it does what you ask of it. Makes a nice rounded corner. Too bad it's not heavy duty enough to do leather. That's a nice corner. So there you go. That's a quick look at, I was going to cut something too. Here we go. This cutter's pretty cool. I tried that on some paper. My wife had one of these one time. Sometimes apparently it doesn't want to play nice. There's no real good way to line up on the cutter blade itself, but to get a rough cut, it'll cut that edge right off. Pretty slick little device. So there you go. That's your unboxing and initial impressions. I think it's a pretty good machine. We'll see more as time goes on. But so far, so good. I like it. Y'all stay safe and God bless. We'll catch you next time.